To get to the library's list of research databases, go to the library homepage at library.roanstate.edu. There, look for the red heading that says Research Databases, and click the link in the text underneath that heading. That link takes you to the A to Z list of all the databases that the library subscribes to. In this screencast, we're going to look at a database named CINAHL. CINAHL is really good for nursing and allied health information, so if you're in one of those programs, CINAHL is a great database to use, but it can also be helpful if you're in, for example, Comp 1 and you're writing a paper on anything to do with healthcare or medical research. So I'm going to click to open that database. The first time you open a database on a given day, it will ask you to sign in with your Rhone State email address and password, the full email address, including the @roanstate.edu at the end. I've already been working in some databases this morning, so it didn't ask me to log in there. But again, the first time you try to access a database on any given day, it will ask you to log in. This database, CINAHL, is made by a company named EBSCO, EBSCO. The library subscribes to some other EBSCO databases as well, and they all have search interfaces that look very similar to this one. So I'm going to do an example search using the term medical marijuana. I put that phrase in quotation marks to search for that exact phrase. You could search with or without quotation marks, but I'm gonna see what we get with those quotes around the phrase. You could also add more search terms if you wanted to. I usually keep it pretty simple when I'm starting out. So I'm just going to use that phrase, and then scrolling down, I am going to add a couple of advanced search limits. Your professor may say that you need to use peer-reviewed articles for some assignments, so you could check that box. And then I also always like to go ahead and check the full text box. Doing that ensures that all of the search results you get back will be available in full text. You'll be able to read the entire article of all of your results. If you don't check that box, then you could get back results that are abstract only, so they would only have a summary of the articles, which sometimes isn't really all that helpful. So again, when I'm searching within a database like this, I always go ahead and check the full text limiter. Once I've got that set up, I go ahead and run the search, and we get 343 results. If you wanted to, you could go over on the left-hand side and add some more limits. For example, you could limit by date range. For health and medical topics, a lot of times it is important to get really current information, so we could limit to the last 5 years, to 2015 to 2020. That knocks our results down to only 256. And for this example, I'm just going to click on the first article title to show you what that looks like. Once you click on the title, it shows you some more information. It shows you the major subjects associated with this article. You can click on any of those to see other content related to that same subject. And then with this particular example, you've got to go over to the left-hand side and click to access the full text. You could click either of these formats, HTML or PDF. I'm just going to click on PDF full text to show you what that looks like. You click that, and then the full text of the article becomes available. If you wanted to actually use this in your research, and you wanted to quote or paraphrase from it, you can go to the right-hand side to that icon that looks like a piece of paper. And if you hover over it, it says Cite. So you can click that to get the citation for this article. You may have to scroll through. They provide a lot of different citation styles. So if you needed APA, you can copy and paste right there. If you need MLA, you've got to scroll down. But then there it is right there, the MLA formatted citation for this article. So you can just copy and paste that into your works cited page. So again, that was an example of searching within the database named CINAHL, which is made by a company called EBSCO. All the other EBSCO databases will work the way this one does. You can look at our screencasts for some other databases to see how they work. And if you have trouble signing into a database or accessing the full content, the full text of an article, or coming up with search terms, anything like that, please do reach out to the library. You can contact us through our email or our online chat, and we'll be happy to help you get the sources you need.